Hi there, friends. It's Miss Berger.
And Miss Lamb.
And today we're going to talk about the Y-intercept of a line. And the Y-intercept, super important piece to when we start writing equations from lines.
So our learning target is I can identify the Y-intercept of a function. Y-intercept.
Y-intercept. So what's the big deal about this Y-intercept? So it's super simple, right? The Y-intercept is just the Y value of where the line crosses.
I knew it.
Crosses the Y-axis.
So this is X, and
that is Y. Remember, that Y is that Y to the sky, that long and lean one, right?
Okay.
So if we have a line, and I'm going to do this to the best of my ability. Whoops, not the best. Okay, guys, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry. It's a little wonky. But say we have a line that crosses the Y-axis at +2. Well, then the Y-intercept, go ahead. You can do it. Okay. We can actually both. The Y-intercept
0, 2.
Would be the ordered pair.
That's the ordered pair.
And then the Y-intercept I can just list as 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the ordered pair for the Y-intercept, 0, 2. The Y-intercept itself, the point on the Y-axis where the line crosses, +2.
Pretty simple.
Right? If it crosses down here, then it would be, -3. The ordered pair, 0, -3. The actual Y-intercept, -3. Right? So we won't make it complicated. There's a couple different ways that you'll be asked to identify the Y-intercept, and one of them would be on a chart, right? So we have this input-output table, or this this XY table, right? When we wanted to identify the Y-intercept,
you have to have a Y, but not an X. So you have to have a value in the Y, but nothing here in the X.
Right.
So it's not this one. That's kind of a tricky one.
Yeah, that's the X-intercept. Later on that.
We need the Y-intercept. Right. So our Y-intercept is 5, and the ordered pair is
0, 5.
0, 5.
Because remember, if you're on the Y-axis, your X was 0. You didn't move left or right. You stayed right there.
And I do want to say one little thing. If it's on the 5, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a positive slope. It could be on the 5 and it could be going negative. It could be a negative slope. So B, that has nothing to do with whether the slope is positive or negative. So just be aware of that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Good point. Good point right there. So again, on a table, we're looking for when X is 0, what's the value of the Y? So simple, right? And these are ordered pairs, right? Just in a chart form. So if we just make that an ordered pair, my X is 0, my Y-intercept is 3. The thing you have to be most careful about is the question. If it says, what is the ordered pair of the Y-intercept, you would answer that 0, 3 in parentheses. If it says, what is the Y-intercept, then that would just be 3. So remember, mean teachers are test makers. So read the question carefully, because you don't want to take something that's so simple and then make it, you get the answer wrong because you didn't read the question all the way.
That's very good.
So ordered pair, we write it as an ordered pair XY. X is going to be 0. What is it? It's just a number.
In fact, that's the only way to really make this tricky, is to ask it.
Is to ask it a different way.
Oh my goodness.
What if you have it on a graph? Well, you're just looking for where the line crosses that Y-axis.
So it crosses right there at 0, -1. So that's our ordered pair. And what is the Y-intercept?
Well, the Y-intercept is -1.
-1. There you
go. Super simple, right?
Yeah.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we'll look at it again. We can look at it 1,000 times. It's going to be as easy as it was the time before.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
It's going across at 0, 1. So the Y-intercept is
1.
That's
Can't make it better than that.
That's
right,
all
guys?
it is.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
So, if you have a question, there's no other video for this. You're just going to rewatch this one and slow it down to make sure you understand. But if you're ready, you're just gonna start that practice. And Ms. Lamb's gonna entertain you while I turn off this video.
Woo! Bye.
All right, bye.